Productions brings you classic entertainment in a modern world and in a vintage manner, with the cast is keeping the golden age of radio alive, with the voices of Dominique Breckenridge as Betty Gray, Jasmine Lofton as Rachel Ellis Hagan, Tony Ballard as Mason Davis, and Tamara Solomon as Mike Anderson. Welcome to the show where you can meet all of the ladies and the gents from the 1930s to the 1950s, all in one episode. Come with me and I will show you the stars. Follow me into a life as it was when jazz was hot, and live through a day in the life of Hollywood 1930s. Hollywood Goes to Harlem.
Hey, does this mean what I think it means?
Pack up and move out. We're going to the Cotton Club.
Forget your troubles, come on, get happy.
So that just has to mean...
I can show Dorothy and Lena a magic trick.
To Dorothy and Lena, you'll be the magic trick.
Are you kidding? With Dorothy and Lena, I won't need a magic trick.
They'll just do their own laughing.
Strike one for Pike.
Betty, what brings this trip on?
I got the part in the review I auditioned for.
This could be the start of something big.
Kentucky Bluegrass.
What we've got here is failure to communicate. I know. Spare me this one, and I won't ask for another one until next week.
Or until next segment.
Either way, the whole grass cutting has been forgiven and forgotten. And since we were never linked to the crime conviction, the charge, since we were never linked, personally, I didn't have to go through the witness protection program to audition for the part.
Witness protection program? Isn't that a bit drastic, just to audition for a role? Surely the grass scandal wasn't that bad. It's not like it was the grass of Al Capone.
Pike, remember, this is Betty Gray. She sees the studio wardrobe and makeup as the witness protection program. In her words, the transformation of people into actors is a thing of beauty.
Or a sight for sore eyes. Have you seen Boris Karloff?
In Frankenstein?
No, in the street.
Enough! The good news is that I'll need all of you to come along with me on the trip to make this break bust wide open. Walk through the crack in the door. Door of opportunity.
Oh, okay. You mean break a leg?
Thank you, John Barrymore. Between Rachel and Pike, I figured Rachel can do the script reading for the play, run lines with me and such, while Pike, you can come along sort of like a personal press agent, writing up stories, Betty's big break, your name all over the article as writer, editor, and
Your
Mason...
personal trainer. Your gateway to health. Your one-stop nutritional benefits. Your...
Getting on my nerves, which, in spite of, I'm very fond of you, Mason, and feel that when you're not on a metabolism attack, your energy and magic is a sight to behold.
He's not using it to steal sandwiches.
Borrowing cars.
And playing post office. Be that as it may, I have an act that would work wonders with some additional sorcery. With the money I make from the review, I'll be able to pay all of you something. And if all of this publicity plays wise, this will pay off in no time. So, what do you think? Are you guys in?
Look out, Harlem!
Are you ready to travel in style with a smile on your face? Then check out the tires of H.H. Jackson's line of couture rubber.
Hold on, time out, Betty, time out. H.H. Jackson? Are you referring to Howard Hughes Jackson?
Yes. Look, the whole aviation thing didn't quite work out the way he planned.
You mean he's gone from the sky to drive?
Listen, if the other can go from fly to film or film to fly, I say there's plenty of room for opportunity if you put your mind to it.
Oh, positive and uplifting, Betty. You know, I misjudged you.
Remember, folks, you can always have your cake and eat it too.
Unless you're Marie Antoinette.
Ooh.
On that note, on with the show.
Rachel, I have a feeling there's something you're not telling me. You've never rode on an airplane before, have you?
What brings on that feeling?
The lack of it in my arm? Your hands have had a grip, duh. into my skin so deep my pores have hitched a ride to the lady across the aisle.
It shows.
We'll see as soon as you let go.
Sorry, Pike. I was born and raised in California. Same house right across from the Universal lot. No need to travel. If I wanted culture or a trip around the world, I snuck under the gate of the lot and picked a stage.
I've flown plenty of times, Rachel. There's nothing to it.
Really?
Absolutely, it's a breeze.
I sure hope so.
No, literally. The breeze helps move it along.
Pike, what is it exactly that you've flown? A kite?
Naturally.
Stewardess!
Rachel must have just found out Pike has only flown a kite.
And Pike must have already felt that Rachel's never been on a plane before.
She does that a lot, doesn't she?
Why'd you say that?
Well, the first time I took her for a ride, it wasn't until I came to that I realized I'd passed out.
That all depends. Did you take her for a ride in a car, bike, train, or bus?
No, just a ride.
Then be happy you came too.
Hey, Betty, can you switch seats with me? Rachel just threatened to have me escorted from the plane.
Why? What did you... Oh, the kite thing, right?
Yep.
Roger that. Well, if it's okay with you, it's okay with me. See you when I land, Mason.
Sounds fine.
When you get the time,
I'll find a dime.
and give a ring
A ding ding.
to the fellow you know,
Save us tickets to the show.
so we'll have seats,
To reap a beat
hop the bop,
with the hip cats.
in your top hat,
Faux ties.
fringe,
And the style that's in.
for the ladies and gents,
To get a glimpse.
at the threads I'm sporting.
Don't put a hurtin'.
As we all step out tonight,
When Hollywood goes to Harlem.
you know it.
Consider it done.
All right, all right. Bye.
We finally made it. What a fancy hotel this is. Can we afford this, Betty?
Oh, we're not staying here. I just stopped by to let Mr. Arlen know I made it.
Should have known. We'll probably have to put up at some house in Chinatown somewhere.
For your information, incorrect. And what do you know about Chinatown, Rachel? You've never left the state of California.
I listen to Cap Calloway to know my way around Harlem, New York City. Heidi Ho, Razzmatazz Taz, and kicking the...
Wait, that's enough, Rachel. While at present we know what the phrases mean, I'm afraid the society of this era has yet to know the underlying meaning. Carry on.
Well, I say wait over by the phone booth in the lobby in case of an emergency.
Sure thing. Wait. Rachel, what emergency?
I watch enough of the Thin Man too. I'm sure there's lurking crime around here somewhere.
Thank you, William Powell, and the Heidi Ho man himself. Between the three of you, this will prove to be an interesting trip.
Just relax, Mason. Calm down and have a seat. That's it, Mason. Just sit tight. Mason, what's the matter with you?
Someone said the word tight. Is she back yet? Don't let her know. Oh, don't let her get me. Don't let her get me.
See, Rachel, I told you this place was just as good as the digs we just left over at the... Ah! What happened to him? Mason, are you still here?
He's been like that since we got off the plane. I've been trying to calm him down the whole taxi drive over here.
He looks as tight as a wire.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
What is this? Pike, what happened?
Rachel?
Rachel?
Yep. Once you left for the bar for the rest of the plane trip, Mason went back to keep Rachel company. What happened between clothes intact to clothes ripped into shreds on his back is a bit black.
And blue. He looks like a pin. Oh, this is the end. I've had enough. Rachel, look what you've done to this poor man. His bodies went from stocky to Sinatra in the matter of a second and a half plane trip.
I don't know what could have happened, Betty. I can't seem to remember too much of anything once my eyes started seeing red.
Yeah, blood tends to do that. While you were listening to enough Cab Calloway, seeing enough The Thin Man, you must have felt enough meat to know what it's like to butcher.
Oh, watch that knife.
This will never do. Pike, let's you and I try to get him up to his room and rest out for a while. At this rate, if we mention another sharp object out loud, he'll be in the infirmary.
I've heard.
Yes, we know St. James Infirmary.
Folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary to see my baby there. She's stretched out on a long white table.
Pike, let's make a run for it. I think I see two men in white suits looking for a case just like this. Hi-ho, Silver. We're not in the West anymore, Anderson. We're out east.
Oh yeah, quick, throw on that can.
Coming to you from the Cotton Club in Harlem, I must relay all the jazz, dance, laughs, thrills, and chills that spills from the stage to the seats, making its transformation from Lenox Avenue to 48th Street as the Cotton Club comes to Broadway. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, direct from the satirical all-black film Rufus Jones for President, featuring 7-year-old Sammy Davis Jr., this lady entertainer comes to you having done such performances as Dinah, Sweet Georgia Brown, Someday Sweetheart, and What Did I Do to Be So Black and Blue, which really does remind me of Mason. She has performed and recorded with such notables as Will Marion Cook to Lovey Austin. She's toured with the Black Swan Dance Masters and joined the traditional white audience-based Keith Vaudeville circuit. Singing from blues to Broadway with such genius talents as Duke Ellington, she has been signed with Black Swan turned Paramount, Columbia, Decca, and with that specialty label, Liberty Music Shops. She is here to perform her signature tune, Am I Blue? Composed by herself and Pearl Wright, with the help of Harry Axt. I'm speaking out none other than Miss Ethel Waters. Before the Cotton Club would be turned into the infamous night spot history holds in the minds of people today with owner Oni Madden, behind the operating scenes, it all started with the former heavyweight champion Jack Johnson. The 1918 newly constructed building on the northeast corner of 142nd Street and Lenox Avenue, then called the Douglas Theater, was a two-story building operating under dual purposes. The street floor was showcasing feature films and occasional vaudeville acts, the story above a potential dance hall. With the success of the Renaissance Casino on West 133rd Street, though, this would prove to be an impossible feat. In steps the champ Jack Johnson, who also held the title of amateur cellist and bull fiddler to his belt. The most importantly, though, he was a connoisseur of the Harlem nightlife. Thus, the intimate supper club, the Club Deluxe, was born. However, with still very little success with growing business, let's just say management underwent some changes. A deal was made for Madden, who was in Sing Sing at the time. Run by frontman Walter Brooks, the Cotton Club was born. If only I can hold out my spout and pour some more fuel into this tank, I assure you the ship wouldn't sink, because my lips are tight, out of sight of those who might be trying to twist the story. In which case, I'll come back here sometime, same place, to grace this face at the mic. And I won't need Tom, Dick, or Ike to tell you what's hot off the press at the Cotton Club Harlem Nights. Good night, everybody! Says good night tonight, and hello next week when we return with an all-new episode. What will happen next? You never can tell. Will we be back in LA, still in Harlem, New York City, or on a plane to Paris? Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Look out for that in the future broadcasts, guys and dolls. Until then, be sure to tune in with your family and friends here at our broadcasting channel, Dominique Review. Tonight's voices were provided by Jasmine Lofton as Rachael Ellis Hagan, Tamara Solomon as Pike Anderson, Tony Ballard as Mason Davis, and yours truly, Dominique Breckenridge as Betty Gray, reminding you that all the women's wardrobe worn in tonight's broadcast were provided by my line, Dominique's Private Collection.
Thanks for looking in on me. I wish I could have stepped out with you guys.
Think nothing of it.
Yeah, we couldn't go anywhere without making sure you were all right.
Where's Rachael?
Oh, she's downstairs waiting in the taxi.
The nurses said it probably wouldn't do you any good to see her right now.
About that, you will assure them that I'm not really crazy, right? And it was a misunderstanding, won't you?
Sure we will, Mason. Sure we will. Good night, everybody. This has been Broadway for me. Bring it in today. Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, think about it.
Oh, that was yours? Oh, okay.
Is this a still shot or are you taking
Who knows?
Who knows? We'll find out the way it goes.
I'm not in it. Your personal trainer, I can gate. Oh my God.
It's okay. I'll pick it up from a line above.
Thank you.
Well, Pike can come along, sort of like a personal press. Forget T'Challa. Breaking news. Wait,
You need your clicker.
where is my?
I got it. It's right here.
Wow.
No, you have to sit in like office space before I give it to you, though.
Oh, what office space?
Where's my stapler? We gotta put you on the office space. That's
Oh, wow. Okay, that's okay.
Take my stapler.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's do this again.
Shoot this way a little bit, Rachael, so you're right.
Okay.
On the shots.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good legs hurt.
Roger that. Okay. Okay. So sorry. You know what? Dang. I hate to do this. I tacked on the. Can I switch with somebody? I tacked on the wrong last 2 pages of mine because mine's different from you guys. Okay. Sorry. I'll just edit it. No. Why does yours have this too? Dang it. This is. I hate to do this. I'm gonna have to run back real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, that's like.
Club. I'm sorry. Is that?
Okay.
Were you telling me to stop?
It's a mosquito.
Oh, mosquito.
No. Okay. I'm gonna pick it up in the middle. Okay. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all.
Sorry.
Maybe it was a bad idea.